Have you checked your website traffic lately and noticed a strange trend? Perhaps your organic clicks are dipping, yet your sales team is busier than ever. It feels like a total contradiction. If fewer people are clicking on your links, how are they still finding you? The reality is that the digital gatekeepers have changed. It's no longer that blue link that matters. It's about answers. The truth is, traditional SEO was a popularity contest. AEO is an interrogation. If the AI can't verify your fact density, you've already been erased from relevance. For over 20 years, search engine optimization was a game of cat and mouse with a search bar. You built links, optimized keywords, and hoped a human would click your website. But today, users aren't just searching, they are prompting. Platforms like Perplexity, ChatGPT, and Google Gemini are providing full answers directly to the user. This is the rise of answer engine optimization, AEO. In this new world, the old rules of off-page SEO are being rewritten. It is no longer just about who links to you. It is about who the AI trusts to represent the truth. If an AI agent were to research your industry right now, would your brand be the primary citation, or would you be a ghost in the machine? The death of the click and the birth of authority. We are currently living through the zero-click revolution. It is a major shift in user behavior that every marketing leader must understand. According to recent data, nearly 60% of Google searches now result in 0 clicks. This happens because the AI provides the answer right on the results page. This might sound like bad news for your traffic stats, but it is actually a massive opportunity for your brand authority. When an AI like Perplexity cites your brand as the source of a fact, it acts as a high-level endorsement. In fact, research shows that AI-referred visitors, those who do click through from an AI response, convert at a 4.4x higher rate than traditional search traffic. Why? Because the AI has already done the heavy lifting of vetting your brand. By the time they reach your site, they aren't just browsing, they're ready to buy. So how do you become the brand that the AI trusts? You have to look at off-page SEO through a new lens. Large Language Model Optimization, LLMO. Why Perplexity and SearchGPT changed the strategy? You might be wondering why we are focusing so much on Perplexity and OpenAI instead of just Google. The reason is simple. These models are answer-first engines. While Google is trying to bridge the gap between traditional search and AI, Perplexity is built entirely on real-time information retrieval and citation. Perplexity doesn't just guess, it browses the live web. It looks for high authority, recent, and factual content. This means your off-page SEO strategy needs to prioritize fact density. 1. Digital PR as a training signal. Traditional PR was about getting a mention in a big magazine for the sake of the human audience. Today, digital PR is about getting your facts into the training sets of the future. When your brand is mentioned in high-trust environments like Wikipedia, industry journals, or major news outlets, the AI notes that you are a node of authority in the knowledge graph. Community visibility, the new backlink. Have you noticed that AI models often cite Reddit or Quora? That is because these platforms represent human-vetted answers. An essential part of modern off-page SEO is ensuring your brand has a positive, factual presence on these forums. If real people are talking about your product as the solution to a specific problem, the AI will pick up on that sentiment and use it to inform its own answers. The identity protocol, using semantic triples for global consistency. If you followed the shift toward AEO, you likely know about the semantic triple, the subject-predicate-object framework that machines use to understand facts. But while we often discuss this as a writing tool for your blog, it is actually the secret weapon for your off-page SEO. Think of the semantic triple as your brand's identity protocol. When Perplexity or OpenAI's GPT-5 scans the web, it isn't just looking for your website, it is looking for every mention of your brand across the digital universe. It is trying to build a knowledge graph, a map of what your company actually does. Bridging the semantic gap. The biggest risk to your AI visibility is the semantic gap. This happens when your website says one thing, but your external profiles say another. Website statement. Our software subject automates payroll taxes object. LinkedIn profile. We subject empower financial synergy. To a human, these might sound similar. To an AI, they are conflicting data points. If the AI sees a gap, it loses confidence. When confidence drops, the AI is less likely to cite you as a source. To optimize your off-page SEO, you must ensure that every guest post, press release, and social profile uses consistent semantic triples. You are essentially teaching the AI exactly who you are, one clear fact at a time. Studies show that organizing information into a clear semantic layer across the web can boost an LLM's ability to answer business-specific questions from a mere 16% to a staggering 54%. Consistency is the key to being the single source of truth. Strategic tactics for Perplexity and OpenAI visibility. So how do we put this into practice? We need to move beyond the traditional link-building mindset and start building knowledge nodes. 1. The answer first. Content framework. If you want Perplexity to cite your content, you have to write for the machine and the human at the same time. The best way to do this is the inverted pyramid style of writing. Don't bury the lead. If your article is about the best CRM for law firms, your first sentence should be, the best CRM for law firms is product name because it automates case management and tracks billable hours. This gives the AI everything it needs to know in the first 20 words. Once the AI has the fact, it will then look through the rest of your content for the why. This directness is the key to winning the AEO game. 2. Leveraging structured data, schema. We cannot talk about off-page SEO without mentioning the technical bridges that connect your site to the rest of the web. Schema markup, or structured data, is like giving an AI a set of instructions. It tells the search engine exactly what a piece of data represents. By using FAQ schema, product schema, and organization schema, you are telling OpenAI and Google, here is the data, pre-packaged and ready to use. This significantly reduces the risk of the AI hallucinating or mispricing or misfeaturing. Think of it as an insurance policy for your brand's reputation. 3. High-value fact-density AI models are trained on the internet. If your content just repeats what everyone else is saying, the AI has no reason to cite you specifically. To stand out, you must produce original data, case studies, and unique insights. When you are the only one providing a specific statistic, the AI is forced to cite you as the primary source. Measuring success, from clicks to share of model. How do you know if your AEO strategy is working? If you only look at your HubSpot dashboard for website visits, you'll be disappointed. You need new KPIs, key performance indicators, moving forward. Share of model. In the past, we measured share of voice, how much of the search results you owned. Today, we measure share of model. This involves running an LLM audit. You ask ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini 20 industry questions and see how often your brand is mentioned. Are you the first recommendation? Are you cited with a link? 2. Information impressions. Check your Google Search Console for impressions on informational keywords. Even if the user doesn't click, an impression means your brand appeared in the AI overview. You are becoming the silent teacher in the buyer's journey. You are building brand recall that will pay off when the user is finally ready to make a decision. 3. Branded search lift. One of the most telling signs that your off-page SEO is working is an increase in direct searches for your brand name. When an AI tells a user, you should check out Company X for your payroll needs, that user will often open a new tab and search for Company X. This is a high-intent lead that came directly from your AEO efforts. Preparing for the era of autonomous agents. The transition from generative AI, which writes, to autonomous agents, which act, is the next big frontier. We are moving toward a world where a user tells their AI, find me the best project management software for a team of 50 and book a demo. In that scenario, there are no search results pages. There is only the agent's choice. If your off-page SEO hasn't established you as a trusted, machine-readable authority, you won't even be in the running. The agent needs to find your pricing, your features, and your user reviews in a format it can process instantly. This is why consistency across the web is so critical. Any semantic gap or conflicting information will cause the agent to move on to a more reliable source. By optimizing for these agents now, you are putting your brand in the position to be bought rather than just found. The human element, keeping it readable. You might worry that writing for machines will make your content feel dry or robotic, but here's the good news. Both AI models and humans love clarity. AI models are trained to prefer content that is easy to parse. Humans are busy and prefer content that gets straight to the point. By aiming for a high readability score, ideally above 70 on the Flesch scale, you are actually winning on both fronts. Why simple is better? Short sentences. These help AI engines identify facts without getting tangled in complex clauses. Active verbs. These clearly define the relationship, the predicate, between your brand and the solution. Direct language. Avoiding jargon ensures that your semantic triples are clear to both a CEO and a GPT model. Instead of saying, "Our organization facilitates the actualization of synergistic marketing paradigms," just say, "We help you sell more products." The second sentence is better for your AEO, better for your off-page SEO, and much better for the human who is reading your blog while drinking their morning coffee. The path forward. Be the single source of truth. The landscape of search has changed forever, but the goal of marketing remains the same. You want to be the most trusted answer to your customer's problem. To win in the age of Perplexity and OpenAI, you must stop thinking of your website as an island. It is part of a vast, interconnected digital ecosystem. Your off-page SEO is the thread that connects your brand to that ecosystem. By focusing on answer engine optimization, you aren't just chasing the latest trend, you are future-proofing your business. You are ensuring that when the next generation of buyers asks their AI for help, your brand is the one that provides the answer. It is about building a legacy of authority that no algorithm update can take away. Navigating the AEO shift with aspiration marketing. Moving from a traditional SEO mindset to an AEO-first strategy can feel daunting. There are new technical requirements, new writing styles to master, and a whole new set of metrics to track. It requires a blend of technical precision and creative storytelling. At Aspiration Marketing, we have spent years at the forefront of this evolution. We understand that visibility isn't just about being on page one. It's about being the answer the AI chooses. Whether you are looking to audit your current AI visibility, structure your identity using consistent semantic triples, or build a robust off-page SEO presence that targets Perplexity and OpenAI, we provide the strategic roadmap you need. Our team doesn't just focus on today's clicks, we focus on the authority of tomorrow. We help B2B organizations bridge the semantic gap and turn their digital footprint into a machine-readable powerhouse. The future of search is conversational, direct, and data-driven. Is your brand ready to be the answer? Reach out to us today, and let's make sure your voice is the one the AI repeats.